Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Clay Holmes. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Profar down. One out, base is empty. Profar gets a piece there. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Two down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit in the air, left field. Bryant on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Spencer Strider. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's his third home run of the series. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one missing inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. His second home run of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for New York, Brett Bryant. Late on that fastball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Murphy fires to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Austin Riley.
Riley's one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throws to second. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, here's Brandon Nimmo. Strider deals. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw in. Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Jesse Winker. Yeah. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-2. Man at second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2. Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Moved to second, and he's back in there. Way high there. 2-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strikes yet.
And now this is down for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. To second, pulls him off the bag. One out, runner at second. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Alvarez around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now he tries to get back, but he can't.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Luis Angel Acuna. Now at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Acuna. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. This is Mets baseball on the show.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean
The 1-1.
Murphy.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ball. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Next offering upstairs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left field, way back there. And it is gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 3-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swing and a ball popped up. Vientos has a beat on it. Nabs it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Juan Soto.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Pete Alonso. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Slings to second, and that's 2.
That's an out.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next, Brett Bryant. Ball to strike. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty.
1 ball, 2
Chance to
strikes.
collect himself now as he asks for time. Swing and a miss.
3.
And he's down on strikes. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Austin Riley. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up
2
out in
strikes.
front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Here's the pitch to Olson. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bryant under it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and
Number
just
9,
bunched him up on
Brandon.
the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 2-2.
Kelly just threw that fastball
2-2.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Left field, Profar settles under this one, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the
So
designated
now
hitter,
here's the
Jesse
Mets DH, Jesse Winker. In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Orlando Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball. The Mets leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it,
number
thinking
1,
it might be a called ball or
baseman,
anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Down the left field line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. That to right. Acuna. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Juan Soto now. 2 outs. Ripped on a line. Acuna makes the play, and that's the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're up 3-2. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Alonso takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Up the middle, McNeil. In plenty of time to first, and Acuna retired. And it's a back here at Citi Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Pete Alonso. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the
And
Braves.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Here's
38.
Johnson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Johnson.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. And now it's Mark Vientos. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the seventh. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Paul Blackburn. He comes on for the 35th, and a swing and a miss. One gone here.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropped, and he's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So a lefty out of the pen, Dylan Lee.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Dylan.
And the slider just misses. Action in the pen down there. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting cranked up as well. That one fouled off. 2-2. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Arcia whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Catcher number 5, Francisco.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Mets. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two outs. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 3-3. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. It's a bomb. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will
Now pitching for
Buck
Atlanta.
Farmer on to pitch here.
Number 16.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
That's towards center. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
In steps the polar bear,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Number 63, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Up the middle to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Brett Bryant
The left fielder,
up now for
number
the Mets.
4, Brett
Base is
Bryant.
empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, out to short. On to first.
Out.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. And we're back.
Leading off
We
for the
go to the
Braves,
9th.
the left
So
fielder,
now to the
number
plate
7,
for Atlanta.
Eric
And here
Thames.
comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. There's a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Nimmo snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcel.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Braves down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. it.